The day has finally arrived. Josh McDaniels is no more. All is right in the world. Man, have I been longing for this. If you haven't seen my last video on this topic, I highly recommend you check it out for some backstory. Good fucking riddance. Don't ever let me see you again. Cease to exist from this world. If you can't tell, I am very much pleased. As 2 or 3 of you will know, I had a big dilemma on whether or not I could support the Raiders with Josh as the head coach. They're the team I love, hate, and have supported for all my life. I've been to at least 10 games, and I really couldn't give up on this team. And man, let me tell you, the amount of emotion I felt when I got the news, well...
Fuck! You ain't a Raider! You a bitch!
Yeah. I was over the goddamn moon. This man almost single-handedly ruined the game I love and set the franchise back at least a few years back. If I'm sounding more emotional than usual, it's because I am. Regardless of what you think of me, the silver and black is what I call home. You don't know what it's like to take a piss as a 7-year-old in the shitty O.Co Coliseum pee trough and talk shop with a middle-aged homeless man while your shitty football team plays on a baseball diamond, but I do, and if that's not heart, I don't know what is. Anyways, this clown was the worst. First of all, he gave away the franchise quarterback at 9 years in Derek Carr. I don't care how you feel about him, you can't possibly come to the conclusion he is worse than Jimmy fucking Garoppolo after the way the season started.
Backfield, Garoppolo scrambling to his left, pointing to traffic, goes to the end zone, it's tipped, and it's intercepted! Action. Time. And intercepted! Pocket collapses around him, and he throws an interception. Pass here, Garoppolo's got time. Well, he downfield, throws it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Buffalo keeps, is looking for Hooper, now goes deeper downfield, picked up by Rudy Ford. This one is caught. Reynolds, now he loses the ball. Garoppolo, Devontae, he's picked off. Hutchinson on the start, he gets picked up.
You suck!
Luckily, as I predicted, we have Aiden O'Connell for the next half of the season, and I couldn't be happier. But can you just take a second and imagine what life would be like without Josh McDumbass? Let's not forget, we had a playoff team. We ended the season happy for once, for the first time since I left the womb. We added Devontae and Chandler, and we were set for the next 5 years. Minimum. But no, we let Bisaccia walk and got the dynamic duo of Josh and Dave, bunch of fucking patriots. A bunch of scum. We better not let history repeat itself, I swear to Christ. More on that later. I mean, did you see how this team performed with a 4th-round rookie quarterback against the Giants? I don't care if it's the Giants. Those same Raiders just got ass-whooped by the 1-win Bears who had Tyson fucking Bagent. Oh my god, I can only imagine. If this is what we look like without him, imagine if Carr and the 2022 Raiders didn't have to deal with this bullshit. Derek has thrown for over 300 yards the past 3 games, their offense is starting to click over there in New Orleans, averaging 29 points a game the past 3 weeks, and it's only their first half of the season in a new playbook, and they're in sole first place. Oh my... Sorry, rant over. How the hell did we hire this guy? He doesn't win without the literal greatest player of all time. He sucks everywhere he goes, is a terrible person and leader. I mean, listen to this.
Qualified than some of these head coaches. Facts. Okay? All right. key attributes for a head coach. We're talking about leadership. We're talking about game day management, operations. We're talking about, do you have the philosophy, X's and O's, all right? But the most critical one is leadership, because the opposite of it is Josh McDaniels. You have everything, but you don't have leadership, and now you're sitting on a 30 and 20-something record, and you can't lead men. You wonder why you have Derek Carr. You wonder why you have all these other guys, and you can't beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Why in the hell did you hire this guy? Mark? You know what, though? No more questions for you. We're on good terms for now. I know it's eating you up inside that you're going to be paying 3 coaches, but the fan base respects you again. Don't mess it up. Don't let AP walk, even if he fails. The fan base will still stick with you. I promise. Digging a new haircut, by the way. Badass, man. For the first time this year, I'm excited about the Raiders. The real logical me knows that it's probably in our best interest to lose out and get a good draft pick. That's the safest thing to do. I don't really want that right now. I want this team to show how bad they were getting held back, how much he who shall not be named frustrated them. AOC does not look like anything crazy, but let's give him time to grow. No more Jimmy G. If I see him anywhere but on the Las Vegas Strip, we're throwing hands. Do not let this man back on the field, I swear. The Raiders already have their future in house, in my opinion. I wanted Sean Kelly to be the GM the moment we hired him, and man, Antonio Pierce. I barely was old enough to know you, and frankly, I didn't even know you were on the team. But you know what? Listen to this man.
Hey, like we talked about it, man. Blank sheet, new chapter, we writing our own script. That was rough the last 2 weeks. Biggest window, the front window. And guess what? Every door we go into, we kicking that from now on. With no thanks about it, man. Hey, man, you know what this time is? I'll see you Wednesday!
God, that shit gets me hard.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
This is what a leader of men looks like. This is the coach we need to bring back what Raider Nation is all about. If you're living under a rock, just listen to his introductory press conference.
But it's a new day. It's a new chapter. It's a new era. It's a new mindset. What is that mindset? It's that of the Raider pride, the commitment to excellence, and making sure our alumni, our fan base, and Raider Nation are proud of what they see on the field. The synergy, the energy in this building, and the personality of our players will reflect on who we are as Raiders. This is a great opportunity for myself. I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I don't take it lightly. But this is about the players, this is about the Raiders, and this is about this organization, and we're tired of losing. It's not a good feeling. We're a production-based business. We're about competition, being competitive, and play with an edge and a swag and a certain confidence that we walk out that damn tunnel that everybody watching TV can see it, and a product on the field is something we're proud of.
I don't even care if we win a game the rest of the season. Run it with these guys at the helm next year. This is what we all want. Do not make the same mistake twice. As much as I want to go back to 2 years ago, I can't. Sports as a whole are an antithesis of predictability, as things never go the way you want them to. All I can do now is support what we have and have plenty of faith that things are now finally going back in the right direction. I'm never going to argue whether wanting your team to lose or not makes you a fair fan. Losing is statistically the best way to improve your franchise if you're not competing for a Super Bowl, hands down, no argument. The problem is whether your front office can do anything with the draft position and money, but that problem would exist no matter what you do. At the end of the day, it's pointless to dwell on the past. What could have been can no longer be, but what is yet to come, that can truly be anything. And as a fan of the Oakland, Los Angeles Raiders, I'm once again excited to begin the long, tumultuous grind back towards the Lombardi Trophy. And yes, I know they'll probably let me down, but at least I'll be proud of what I see on the field. I'm a fan. Let me dream. God, we are so back.